Hey everyone, Nick down here in the Mass Pit, and just want you to say hello to my little friend. This is my latest creation. This is a 1/6 scale figure of my popular 13 mask, probably my most popular mask. I'm going to show you the actual clay sculpt. This is the actual clay sculpt here. I used monster clay. Now this is something that was totally out of my wheelhouse. I'm not used to sculpting so tiny, and but I am very, very happy with the way that it came out. Now, as I was doing this, I wanted to pick up as much as the detail as I could in the actual 13 mask, because it is probably one of my most detailed masks, which was sculpted in reference from the H1 poster painting and the paperback novel cover. I put both of those together and came up with the 13 mask. Now let me point out all the little tiny intricate details I put in here and see if maybe you can see them. First of all, there's the famous V-brow that really gives him plenty of attitude. And on the forehead right here is a little X, and in the middle here it's barely visible, but again, I didn't want to make it too pronounced because then it wouldn't look, it would be too pronounced. It's something that should be very subtle. There's a little cross right in his, between his eyebrows, and that is in the 13 mask, and it's also on the cover painting and the paperback cover novel. If you got to look really close. And let's put his little knife down here. He's very intricate in his body functions. Put his collar down, and over here are my, is that in there? I've got my initials here. We have the seam line and the glue line, and also these little tiny pock marks here that show up in the pictures of the current hero pictures. If you've seen those, what the current state of the Michael Myers mask looks like, you got these little tiny pock marks here. And there's also, I don't know if you can see it because of the shadow, but there is an ear hole in there. I wanted to put that in there. That is in there. And coming around to the front of the mask, the nasal wrinkles up here, and the little cleft mark on his chin, and of course the herpes marks on his mouth and on the side of the face, and these little scarring marks here. What they're from, I don't know, but they are on the mask. And there's also the beginning of a little tear down here. That's also replicated. Also the puncture mark, wanted to get that in there. And there was a piece of rubber that they wanted to put on the inside. I originally thought it was a bicycle patch, but Dick Warlock said no, it was just a piece of latex that they cut out from something and glued it on from the inside, and it made a ring around the puncture mark. So I've got that in there. And there's this little tiny, little characteristic weather mark here. And the 13 is carved right here on the back of the neck. And yeah, everything is here that is on the full-size 13 mask. Just 10 of the 1/6 scale figures. So you get all that in this little set. So drop me a message and ask me, say, hey Nick, what's that going for? And I'll drop you a price, and we'll see if we can see if I can get you going and hook you up with my little friend here. And until then, I hope everybody has a horrible day.